Back now, our first hot shot talks about a $200 billion marketplace.
That's about SOTA, and they're here to tell you a little bit more and to shed some light on what SOTA is all about. We call it SOTA. Let's see what they call it and what they have to say about SOTA.
Well, let's bring on the gentleman that we have in the studio, Encik Rohizam Yusof, the Chief Executive Officer of Creative Advances Technology Sdn Bhd, or CAT, and we also have Vincent Kok, the COO of CAT as well. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning to you, and of course, please shed some light. SOTA.
Good morning, Stephen, Terence. Thank you for inviting us to share our knowledge on industries and what we have developed so far. SOTA stands for Standard Online Tourism Architecture. Yeah. As you're aware, like Windows architecture, operating system, this Apple computer is all standard operating system. So what we do is that we build what we call SOTA. SOTA tailored for tourism industry. Okay, it's a software that we have developed so the industry able to do a transaction online. Like you rightfully said just now, it's 200 billion US dollar. That was last year. So we're not have record this year yet. And that's only online industry. We're not talking about the global tourism.
So the 200 billion that
is
I
only
mentioned
online.
is limited to the online industry once
industry
again.
alone.
Okay.
The total size of the industry is actually $1 trillion.
Wow, that's a huge industry. And has it really caught on that far? The online tourism thing has penetration really reached so far that everyone's booking everything online? Mr. Vincent.
No. Well, 200 billion out of 1 trillion, that's 1/5 of the market. So we think that it's caught on, right? And online tourism is the only segment that's growing by double digits still, right? So even though the entire industry shrank a bit last year, right? But the online segment still grew, right?
So that's
an
news.
indication.
That's really good news, I guess, because everybody is definitely looking at the convenience of booking their flights online already, hotels online. So what else does SOTA offer?
Well, SOTA provide, number one, a solution for the industry, the hotel, the travel agents, the airline, to take part of the online business. And then it promote all these players globally. For example, if you ask many travel agent in Malaysia, if you walk with one of the agent, you just tell them you want to go to Panama, probably they don't sell to you.
Exactly.
Yeah? So they probably sell to you a common products like Thailand, Indonesia, or inbound Malaysia itself. So what we do is that we extend them to a new products that you can actually sell by just logging into their computer and they can see other product to sell. So it's enhanced their business opportunity.
Through those less spoken areas and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so we have noticed that you guys are from CAT, better known as Creative Advances Technology. So can you tell us how does CAT fit in the picture of SOTA?
Okay. CAT stands for Creative Advances Technology, which is I started way back 10 years ago. And our focus is to provide the IT solution for tourism industry. And during then, I was developing a lot of tourism website, tourism web portal, and then we found out that there are no common standard. Yeah. So to innovate anything, you have to build something standard with economy of scale. You have to change the global how the world change, and to change the world how it works, you have to come up with something very innovative. So what we did is that when we with Vincent together, we developed SOTA. So SOTA is one of the product of Creative Advances Technology. Yeah. So SOTA today is not only enable a few portals, it enabled almost 1,000 portals worldwide. We have almost 700 travel agents, we have more than 300 hoteliers, we have state government, NTOs or National Tourism Office in SOTA today.
So it'd be safe to say that SOTA is now very well accepted. In fact, PATA has also endorsed the usage of SOTA.
That's right.
So tell us a bit about that partnership between PATA and
PATA, or short, what we call PATA, right? It's the Pacific Asia Travel Association. They were originally started in San Francisco. They're now headquartered in Bangkok, right? So when they came over to speak, or rather their president came over to speak at our conference in August, right? He saw what we were doing and he said, hey, this is a product not just for Malaysia, this is a product for the world, right? And let me take you out to the world, right? So what he's done is he's introduced us to other organizations, other travel organizations around Asia Pacific, right? So we've gone to China, Hong Kong, Australia, right? With Pata, and Pata has endorsed SOTA as their platform of choice for their users to 15,000 users, almost 15,000 users worldwide.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, good. He used the word SOTA, so I can start using it right now. Okay, tell us how does SOTA actually work? Yeah. Mechanisms of it. How's the concept like?
Well, eventually, if you provide any, most of the industry players need a website. That's number one. If not, you're not web present. So SOTA provides you the tools to build your own website. Yeah, but then we also realize it's just not a website that makes it success. You need a lot more tools. You need a Google Map, you need Twitter, you need Friendster, you need Facebook, and everything. So for one industry agent to build a website with all this function, there will be a mess of technology. So what we did is that we provide them the whole set of technology and with all the update of the latest technology. So they don't have to worry about building a technology. They just worry about running their business and do packages. Because all this while they're trying to build their website and they don't understand. So the language between the IT and tourism are very different. Okay, I'm very sure language between IT and broadcast are also different. So we built the language that everybody understands in the tourism industry. So by providing that solution, they are on one platform called SOTA. The supplier, the buyer, and everything is like a marketplace. Yeah. So today, the marketplace itself have more than 100 billion hits to SOTA. So by 100 billion hits to SOTA, worldwide, I'm very sure there are business opportunity for everyone participate in this platform.
Wonderful stuff. But I'm sure most of our viewers want to know what's in it for them. So what's in it for the common man, the person that's actually booking the tour?
Well, what happens is that as an agent gets more variety to what he sells, like Roizan mentioned earlier, you get to sell Panama now, right? You get to sell, let's say, Argentina, right? Which you never had the ability to sell before because you didn't have the network. So what happens to the consumer is that the consumer is offered much more variety than before. Right? Consumers are getting smarter nowadays. With online booking, what happens is that the consumer tends to be smarter than even the agent. Right? So he's actually telling the agent, this is where I want to go, rather than the other way around. Right? So the agent must up their game, right? Pick up the tempo. Right? And this is the way that we're providing them an opportunity to up their game.
There you go.
That's for the travelers, customers basically. So let's talk about the travel agents. Once installed, how do they actually subscribe to SOTA?
Well, SOTA is free to use. Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people are.
We decided on that because Google's free to use. Yeah. So it's a business model that we think help the industry to be online. The idea, the beginning of the idea was that in Malaysia itself, even we said 200 billion industry, Malaysia not even tap 1% of it.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot.
So we thought that it's probably a best idea to let the user use it for free and see the result out of it. So we only charge by the transaction. So whenever there's a success, we make money. If not success, we don't make money. So I think that's fair game. And because of that, we're able to not only innovate the technology, we are able to promote the technology to the industry. So I would say, if we talk to some industry players or tourism, travel players or travel agency way back 6-7 years ago, probably only few online. But today we have enabled a lot more.
So let's talk about how they can get in touch with you. Where do they get more info on SOTA?
The two ways they can reach us. They can either call us at 03-8996-8996 or sotanetwork.com.
Right, and we're taking a look at the front page, I believe. There you go. That's the website that you want to check out. And contact details to call in and find out will be flashing on the screen towards the end of the program. Once again, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the future of online travel. Where do you see it going in the next 10 years' time?
Well, today travel has become necessity. It's not only from us, it's from Pata, everybody say that. It started when travel became luxury and now become necessity. Many people have forgone many other stuff, but they want to travel because it's where they revive themselves and all that. And the packages were from cheap. to the most expensive one. So the varieties are all there. So looking into that, the tourism will never is going to be the best economy in future to anybody who participate in this industry.
And maybe once again, you can just remind the agents out there who want to get in touch with you how they can do so.
8996.
8996.
Roll the numbers, kid.
Roll the numbers one more time. Thank you very
Easy
much.
number.
Well, thanks for joining us, Mr. Vincent,
you for
and thank
having
you
us.
for joining us, Encik Rohizam.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking to the two of you, and we wish you all the
Thank
best with SOTA.
All right.
Have a great day and a great new year.
New Year to you.
That's right.
Happy
New
New
Year
Year
to trillion economy.
So where would you like to go? Should I go to Panama?
Panama, Bahamas, or Alaska.
Anywhere where they have bikinis. Alaska?
Alaska.
No bikinis.
No bikinis in Alaska.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take a little break here. Now.